My name's Robert Tuttle. I'm emeritus, which means retired professor of world Christianity at Asbury Theological Seminary. And I've had the pleasure of traveling with Travel Passions Incorporated. By the way, Juniper, who's doing this interview, tells me that she was the one who came up with the name. I wish I was smart enough to come up with a name like Passion for a travel company. It's a stroke of genius. We were met at the airport promptly by Mr. Safarad and the driver, Mr. Singh, and they immediately took us to our hotel, which were wonderful accommodations in New Delhi. And the next morning, Mr. Singh took us, and the guide, Mr. Roy, took us for a tour of Old Delhi. I sometimes say it's strange how some moments remain with one forever, and this was one of those moments. I'll never forget this. We went first of all to the Jama Masjid Mosque, where they gave us plenty of time to walk the grounds, and after finishing touring the mosque, we went on a rickshaw ride through the old markets up Delhi. What an experience. We went through some of the like the spice markets, and where they had all wonderful spices and even shoes and eyeglasses and saris and all the different wares. It was a great experience. And after that, we were taken by Mr. Singh to the Qutb Minar's tower. I'd been there before. I actually climbed the tower some maybe 35 years ago. But we had time. Mr. Roy, our guide, made sure we had time to walk the grounds, and he's a pretty good historian, and I'm a historian, so I know what good history is all about, and we thoroughly enjoyed that experience. Then they took us up the long road toward the Parliament House. If you've been to New Delhi, you know what a beautiful sight that is. And we ended the tour on this day at Gandhi's grave. I have a chapter on Mahatma Gandhi in this book that I'm writing, so that was important to me. The next morning, we were met by Mr. Singh, who drove us some 8-9 hours up into the foothills of the Himalayas to a place called Satal. The man I'm writing the biography about, East-Andy Jones, started an ashram there in 1930. It's a beautiful spot. And it was an interesting drive, especially in light of the trucks taking all of the wonderful timber and vegetables into the cities. Mr. Singh managed it well and managed the mountain road so well that when we got to our destination, Juniper was actually waiting on us, and that felt good. We were greeted by Juniper, and we were relaxed and enjoyed our stay. I'm happy to speak a word for Travel Passions Incorporated.